To kick things off, we're heading to the Fall of Rheneas. My goal for this video is to replace all 8 starting bosses in one go. I'll be honest, I didn't realize I should have been recording my voice during the early clips, so I'm stepping in now to walk you through the process. You'll hear my live audio for chapters 5, 5X, and 6. Then we'll jump back to this commentary for chapter 7. On the left I have FEBuilder open, and on the right is VS Code. The text files you see are from a custom boss randomizer web app I built. It follows the rigid rules from my CMU document to generate new classes, base stat contributions, and skills all with the click of a button. O'Neill, the Prologue boss. He's traded his axe for a tome as a mage with light affinity. The randomizer put his points into skill and defense to make him a bit tankier than your average glass cannon mage. For skills, he's rocking leadership stars, lunge, and gamble. Don't worry, I went back through after recording all these things and while reviewing the footage, seeing that I made some errors with weapon ranks, as well as I wanted to add in some portraits. So I used the FE repo by Clockinator, which has all the spiriting community OCs, and I used a few of those and swapped out the boss's images. Forget the chapter 1 boss. Our first armored boss is now a gargoyle. His stats were spread into speed and defense, making him a mobile wall. He's got shove, certain blow, and savior, a weird but dangerous combo for a flyer. Bone, the chapter 2 boss, is now an archer. With the fire affinity, he's got high luck and resistance, so don't expect to dodge his arrows or bait him easily with magic. His kit includes liquid ooze, keep up, and loyalty. Osmo, the chapter 3 boss, rolled a Sword Lord class with wind affinity. He's got a massive +4 to his defense, making him a mini boss version of an early game protagonist. He got Shade, Remove, and Bond. Tome, the chapter 4 boss. This pseudo-boss became a berserker with ice affinity and some serious constitution. Since he rolled Lumina but couldn't actually use it, I experimented by swapping that for an extra point in strength and HP. I gave him a killer axe, not really sure why, I was feeling a little chaotic at the time. As we transition into the live voiced clips, I want to mention my weapon logic. I aim for a 1-to-1 swap based on weapon rank and purpose. For example, since the new Bosba had the rank for it, I swapped his original hand axe for a light brand, so he'd keep that 1-2 range threat. If a boss had an iron weapon, they got the equivalent iron replacement for their new class. And with that, let's jump into the live footage where I'll walk you through the next 3 bosses in real time. In this video, we're going to replace Sar, the boss of Chapter 5. So to do this, I have FEBuilder open on the left side of my screen, as well as the text file that has the different stuff from the randomizer. So I'm just going to double click on Sar. I'm going to change his class to Monk. The easiest way is double click there, start typing in Monk, and you can see that his weapon is a javelin. So that means he at least has an E rank, so I'm going to go and replace that with a light tome that is based off of the rank of E. Okay, from here, I'm going to go and I'm going to change the unit information in here. This is his customized stats. So I'm going to start off with his affinity. Just click until you find Thunder, and then I'm going to change his base stats. This is from the SP pool, or starting points. So he has an HP of 1, power of 1, skill of 3, speed of 1, defense boost of 2, resistance of 4, luck boost of 4, and then 0 and a con boost of 2. So right up here, you can see that the class identifier for Monk is 44. So let's go ahead and change that. And just to be consistent, let's do that as well in this. And you can see that it's going to cause some problems in FEBuilder if we stick there. So I'm going to just get it to the closest one that doesn't look all bugged out. Okay, and then moving on to his skills, we can see that he has Tomfair, Domicile, and Leadership Star. So I'm going to go over here and change this to be Tomfair, as well as Domicile. That's that. And then I also noticed that he has a lance rank, and we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to translate that over into light. So from here, this unit looks good, except for the leadership star. To find the leadership star and change that, you go in patches, just start typing in leadership, and let's replace, oh, star's already here. Just give him a star. There you go, good job. Okay, and that's it for Sar. Alright, now we're going to replace the boss from Chapter 5X, Zenata. So I have FEBuilder open, I'm going to click on Zenata. Double click on Zenata, and then I'm going to go down here, change the class to Pegasus Knight, just click on the class identifier, and then type in Pegasus Knight, switch it, so he has a steel blade, and Pegasus Knights can't use swords, so we're going to just change it into the appropriately ranked lance, and that looks like the closest one, because it's a C rank. You can see the level right here. It looks like a killer lance. It seems pretty brutal. Sure. Unless I want to go with X-Reaper. X-Reaper's a little less brutal, but then I want to make sure they have the normal lance at the same time. So that's, now we're done with Zenata on the unit placer tab. So going into the character editor. So over here, I'm going to start with the Fire. And then Pegasus Knight is 48. I'm going to change the unit's starting stats to 2, 3, 0, 2, 3, 2, 0, and a con boost of 4. So it's a very hardy Pegasus Knight. Might as well update unit palette. That one looks okay. And let's give them some skills. So they get Canto for free. That's already included in the HTML randomizer that I built, but we're going to have to add in darting speeds. And then boost the speed when the foe initiates combat. Then we're going to give him Despoil, so he can turn our units into gems, which would be kind of wild if that happened. Right there, everything looks good, and that's 4 is not it. Let's replace the boss from Chapter 6 with Valio, and to do this we have the chapter editor, double click on Valio, and change the class to Phantom, and run the class identifier, so I'm going to just type Phantom 51, and changing Flux Tome into an axe, a D-rank axe. So D-rank is third. Poison Axe, or Halberd or Hammer. Let's go with the Steel Axe. So we're going to update the stats and everything for Valio there, now that the unit placer is done. Here we're going to change the affinity to Ice. And we're going to change the unit to Phantom, which I think is 51. And now Phantom doesn't really have a palette, not traditionally. So change the HP to 3. Following my weapon replacement philosophy, I'm trading out his original Cavalier kit for an iron bow. It keeps the threat level appropriate for the map while fitting his new spooky aesthetic. Luck 1, Magic 0, and on is 1. We're going to update the skills. So the skills, we're going to have Indoor Fighter as the personal skill, and then add in Fortress Defense Boon style. So here we got Fortress Defense, and then we also have one of these days I'll actually say it right. And I think I might actually have the wrong support class for Phantom, because I added in Phantom as a playable class. Looks good. Looks good. Okay. And that's that. That's how you would replace the boss for Chapter 6. And we're back. I hope those live walkthroughs for chapters 5, 5X, and 6 were helpful. Now let's wrap things up with our final boss for this video, Murray, from chapter 7. Murray's randomization landed him as a bow bone walker with a wind affinity. He's pulled some massive bonuses, so his HP boosts are 3, his power is 3, skill is 1, speed is 3, luck is 4, defense is 6, resistance is 1, constitution is 1, which is going to make him a surprisingly durable target for a skeleton. I'm plugging in those randomized base contributions now. With that extra bulk, he's not going to be an easy one-round kill, even for your stronger units. For a skill kit, he's got Desperation, Arms Thrift, and 1 Leadership Star, just enough to give his squad a slight edge. Just like that, I'm hopping into the skill system patch to make sure Murray is officially registered as a leader. That's all 8 bosses successfully replaced and randomized. Thank you so much for watching this deep dive into the boss randomization process. Before you go, I'd love your feedback on the format. Which do you prefer, this normal speed version with a live transcript, commentary, or a faster 1.5 times speed version with just vocal snippets? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.